Hey guys, it's your girl Marielle. Welcome back to my channel, Friday Night Lights. This is where we do reviews and reactions to TV shows, movies, and other digital content. Since you are already here, you already know what your girl's gonna say, so go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. And as always, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Let's get this channel to 400 subscribers. We are almost there, guys. I know that we can do it. To my subbies, hey. To my new subscribers, welcome to the fam. And if you just so happen to touch on this link and you're already here, so won't you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, don't forget to follow me on my other digital platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So let's just jump right into it. Today we're going to be reacting and reviewing HBO Max movie Space Jam 2, The New Legacy, which is starring LeBron James as himself, Sonequa Green as his wife, and Cedric Joe as his son named Dom. Those are pretty much all the characters that we need to list. Just to be honest, the movie was directed by Malcolm D. Lee, who we know from The Best Man and The Best Man Holiday, produced by LeBron James himself in accordance with Ryan Coogler, who, this man been killing it, Creed 2, Fruitvale Station, Black Panther, and the sequel to Black Panther, which is coming up. So let's just jump right into it. If you've seen the previews or seen the trailer, we know that it's not definitely the same plot as the first one. The second one pretty much revolves around LeBron James trying to kind of connect and bond with his son, even though his son is more into the coding, computer, and AI stuff. He's all into basketball because that's just who he is. He's LeBron James. He's a basketball player. He's a great basketball player, you know, and they're trying to merge their worlds together, and it's just not working out for them. So he takes him to this cool place where they're trying to get LeBron James to sign himself to this cool new AI where you could create characters, create games. His son was super into it. LeBron James just wasn't into it. Then we meet the AIG Rhythm, who is played by Don Cheadle, who was very upset. Gives you very much the Mitchells versus the machine, how the AI kind of like turns its back on the people. Pretty much the same concept. They go into the digital room of the building and they're taken out of reality and put into the AI reality. And that's where we see the Looney Tunes come in, the basketball game, and son versus father. And that's pretty much the plot of the movie. So let's begin with me saying I had a very open mind about this. I was not trying to be like, oh, it's never going to be anything to the first one. Because one, that's just not what we do here on this channel. Two, you got to give it a chance. You know, it could be surprising. Now, with saying that, I love the first one. I was in 5th grade when the first one came out. I was all about Michael Jordan and about Jordans, and all I wanted was those Bugs Bunny Jordans, right? So I'm thinking, okay, the kid in me is going to come out. We're going to enjoy this movie. And it just did not do it for me. So there's only a couple of highs from what I think. And you guys tell me what you think in the comments. The CGI was great. The artificial intelligence scenes, they were so dope, with Don Cheadle changing into LeBron James, into a character, into a cartoon. Even the bringing the Looney Tunes into kind of like an upgraded reality where they didn't look so cartoonish. I thought that was super cool. I love that when they went to go try to find their team that LeBron James had to recruit, it was like, okay, we got to go and see where they're all at in their lives from when it happened to them in the first one. So that right there was so good to me. And it was very, I will say by the end of the movie, it was very heartfelt and everything like that. So I'm going to say that Don Cheadle was the best part of this movie, to be honest. He's funny. His acting is always up to par. And he was just really good. He really made the movie. I mean, LeBron James, I've seen him do funny in other movies, but it was just little small clips. He didn't have to carry a movie, where in this one he did. And I'm sorry, guys, he's bomb as a basketball player. I'm not saying that, but acting in this capacity to carry a movie, he's just not there yet. His acting wasn't very believable. I honestly would have thought that he would have casted his own daughter, his own sons, not to knock everybody that's got to eat and get their bread and put their feet in the paint of acting and getting out there and getting discovered. Not saying that, so don't come for me for that, but I'm just saying I would have thought maybe it would have worked a little bit better if he was actually talking to his youngest son and having his daughter and his oldest son be there. You know what I mean? That's just me, and you guys tell me what you think. So it just wasn't very believable. Not until we get to the end of the movie, you know. So again, I'm super surprised that Ryan Coogler and Malcolm D. Lee is attached to this, because they are such great producers and directors. I mean, the movies that I named alone, The Best Man, cult classic. Best Man Holiday, cult classic. I mean, Fruitvale Station, Creed, and Creed 2 and Black, they're all going to become cult classics, you know? So it was very hard for me to understand why I just wasn't moved by this movie with those names attached to this, you know? It was just, it wasn't there. It didn't give me that Space Jam 1. I don't know. Again, maybe this could be me because I didn't have an open mind. I don't feel like I didn't have an open mind, because I was really excited about it, you know? And it just didn't do it for me. Like, there was no connection. It was like, okay. It kind of felt like his LeBron James documentary of where he started to where he is now. And then it was like, let's put a piece of this documentary in it and then squeeze CGI and animation and it's going to be good. And it wasn't. It just wasn't good. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I know a lot of kids, you know, like how I was in 5th grade, 10, 11, they probably thought this movie was amazing, but it wasn't there for me. My daughter watched it, it just didn't move her either. And she didn't even watch the first one yet. So I don't know. You guys tell me. I will say the last 25 minutes of this movie was good, but 25 minutes does not good movie make. You know, it needs more than that. This movie was an hour and 55 minutes long. Didn't really need to be, because it was so slow. I mean, obviously we get these little funny parts, like with Little Rel in it. He's hilarious. The other guy whose name I don't know, they were funny as commentators and everything like that. And then there was little bits and pieces of funny. But again, they were all those parts I thought was made by Don Cheadle. And that was it. It just wasn't good for me. And I don't know, guys, you tell me if I'm being too harsh. I don't know. I just thought it was going to be better. And it just didn't do it for me. So comparing it to the first one, I know some people may say it's not fair, but we have to, right? We just have to, you know. It's not like you're going to not judge Creed 2 based on how, you know, we had to compare and contrast, and it didn't compare. Now, I will say I was almost hyped when I thought they was going to bring Michael Jordan in here, even if he just made an appearance, even if he just said something to Bugs Bunny or to LeBron James or whatever, and then boom, it wasn't Michael Jordan, it was Michael B. Jordan. Now, don't get me wrong, he is easy on the eyes, but I was really looking for MJ. And I thought that would have did something better for this movie if we just had Michael Jordan coming in and not try to take over the movie, not try to say, you know, good job, son, or whatever to LeBron James, let me take over. Not saying that. Just him appearing kind of like Bugs Bunny's angel on his shoulder, something. I thought it would have been cool. And I think that was a missed opportunity, but that's just me. So at the end of the day, guys, where does it fall on our star category? I am sorry, guys. I'm giving Space Jam 2.5 stars only because it's the Looney Tunes. The animation was good. The CGI was good. And Don Cheadle did his thing. So with that being said, we are coming up at the end of this video. So again, don't forget to share this video. Hit the notification bell so you are aware of all the new content that we upload on a weekly basis. You guys tell me what you think in the comments. Don't be shy. We can agree to disagree. It's all love here. So as always, be safe, be courageous, and I'll see you on the next one.